my mom is an estate sale broker, so she works at, basically if someone dies, their kids come in the house and they take all the shit that they want, and then my mom will come in and price everything out and sell the rest and take a big cut. And so she's running a sale at the moment, and it's at this ridiculously bougie house that has like 3 fountains in the front of it. Shit, it's like this awful McMansion of just, this is like prime example of why you don't give rednecks money.
Right.
Like when you walk in, they have a quote unquote like a wine cellar that is actually just like it looks like a wine jail. Like it's like a closet that has like a wrought iron gate with grapes on it, I guess to indicate that it's for wine.
But we could send our kid to college, but we want to get a jet ski. That kind of shit.
But it literally looks like, some place that like, it looks like the Pirates of the Caribbean line that you stand in to get on the ride, where it's like a guy in jail, like, let me out, the sea is calling me, but upstairs they have all of these ridiculous Eagle statues because they're Auburn fans, but they're like these pieces of art, I guess, that they probably legitimately paid thousands of dollars for. But it looks just ridiculous in the context of like a McMansion where there's just these huge fucking statues of eagles everywhere. It just like doesn't, it's crazy. It literally is like these people have too much money.
I definitely know people in Alabama who have so much fucking, and they have money, and they have nice houses, and they don't, like, someone clearly set up their living room and dining room and shit, like when they moved in, they never touch it. They just spend time in the man cave, and it's adorned with so much fucking Alabama shit, it looks like they had a kid who played for them that died. Like, it looks like a fucking shrine to a dead former Alabama player. It's crazy.
Oh, God. But I wanted to share this because, and I'll put this on our Twitter so people can see it. One of the eagle statues was mounted on the wall, and the eagle is like got its, wings all the way spread out and is flying like kind of, I guess, parallel to the wall. So it seems to be kind of vertical. And, all of these pieces, when you buy them, I assume probably come with like a plaque like this, but it's meant if you've got this thing, sitting up in a store somewhere, then you would keep this plaque on there or in a museum or something. But these people just had the plaque that says who did the piece just hanging on the wall. Like as if in their own house, they're going to be like, I wonder what artist did this. It's like, you bought it, motherfucker. It's on the wall. You don't have to put the display name next to it. And so I just thought,
wow, damn, Iron Bowl goal line stand, 1992. That's nice. I wonder who did this. Like, who gives a shit who drew it, by the way?
Well, yeah, but also theoretically, if you paid as much money for it as I assume they paid for it, you'd probably know who did the piece, or it wouldn't matter to you. It's just weird that they were like, well, my upstairs office is like the Louvre. I have to remember exactly what artist and in what medium they were working, and you understand?
Oh, I mean, I want to see like impressionistic art based on like Iron Bowl victories and shit. Like, just like a smattering of colors, and they're like, this evokes, it makes me feel victorious, makes me feel a little drunk. I appreciate the finer things as they crack like a Bud Light lime or something.
Right, yeah. This is the finest strawberryta.
I find the use of colors intoxicating as much as I find this Michelob Ultra intoxicating, bro.
But so I took a picture of it just because I was like, that's hilarious that they have the little plaque under the art, But I didn't bother to read the plaque until I was telling somebody about this. I was at the game, and we're all sitting up in the backyard and shit watching the Auburn game, and there sure as shit wasn't anything else to talk about. So I was like, well, I'll tell them about this. And so I pulled up the picture on my phone, and I actually read the plaque on my phone, and I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. And so I just wanted to share it with you. So this is... So they've got the big eagle statue, and then this is the little tiny plaque that's next to it. Salmon Run by Stephen Herrero. Nature, at once beautiful and pristine, yet dangerous and uncompromising. Towering mountain.
This is like a classic case of someone who needed to move out of the South. It's like, this is like some shit. Like, this guy went to art school and he had these ambitions to be a real artist. And like, the only thing you can get commissioned in fucking Alabama is fucking, Iron Bowl portraits. So he's just like, he's trying to like use some creative license with the description of the painting, which no one will read. There's like, dang, I remember that tackle.
Oh, like, okay. So tell me if this isn't the horniest thing ever, without being explicitly horny. Towering mountains, fertile valleys, thrusts of rock, and liquid flow. I was like, you are way too horned up to be just sculpting eagles, bro. You need to be making penises because there's something. You need a release.
When you look at the eagle, it is kind of like a penis. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Or you need to be.
I think that's why it's America's animal, is because we're just one big penis.
Or you need to be making eagle statues for Papa John, like he has in his foyer, where it's two eagles fucking.
Yeah. Man, what a fucking evil genius he is.
Within this world, the drama of life plays out as it has since the beginning of time. The eagle's strong wings scale the valley's walls. His keen eye trained on the river below, alert to any movement. Salmon pursuing the same trail they have for generations of making their way home. Suddenly, a flash of silver from below ignites a fury of plunging wings and a flourish of slapping water and pungent air.
This is like the fucking, like, the Lovers, like the Will Ferrell.
It really is.
And Rachel Dratch thing. Like, make love. I mean, like, yeah, it's so close. Like, punch it. Yeah, like, sultry thrust permeating the night air. And it's like, no one is going to read this. They're just going to be like, yeah, I'm a big old Auburn fan. Yeah. And I make a lot of money off of fucking, I fucking, what I do is I have a nursing staffing agency to where it makes people harder to get nurses. So I just got this big eagle fucking statue and, it's got some stupid shit written on the bottom of it. I don't know who wrote that part, but I like the eagle because it reminds me of Gus. It just reminds me of Gus. And it reminds me of Cam a little bit, too, when I think about it. In the middle of the night, when I'm watching it, looking at it with my smoking jacket, and I'm smoking a Marlboro Red. And
I'm smoking a this.
Yeah, I'm smoking a this. And I'm looking at it, I just think, I wonder what Cam's doing. You know what I mean?
And then the last thing, salmon and eagle are gone into the brilliant rhythm of the day.
Oh my God, dude.
I was reading that off my phone, losing my fucking mind. I was like, I can't believe, because I just took the picture, just like, ho hum, click, this is kind of funny. I'll think of something to say on Instagram later. And then, goddamn, it was just the horniest thing I've read. And I guarantee you, like you mentioned, I am the first person to read this paragraph since it was typed out by whoever typed it.
Definitely. Well, I bet he tried that out at like a open mic poetry night too.
Oh my God, yeah.
Same thing. And it was like kind of crickets. And then someone goes up and like recites the lyrics to, to Hot in Here by Nelly. And he's just like, I must move from this state of Philistines.